Olai Condor in 1 month like you did in Lumia. Get your ass reported and banned.
Well, we started well on YouTube with a ban on Kick. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let me actually connect to YouTube as well. If you don't know, actually we did a new addition to Lumia, and now actually makes life a lot easier. This is so much nicer. So you see, I can actually click over here to reconnect on YouTube. I don't have to go on the connections and search for it, and I can see it over here. But if I double click, so for example, I want to reconnect my Kick, I'm going to double click over here and the connection for Kick opens up, and I can just go and reconnect it if I want to, right? So that's that. So for example, if we are going into our settings, right? Let's go into our settings, settings general. Here we have connection status bar, and I can place it to show only the disconnected ones. I can do that. And for example, it's the plugin that I'm working, the Govi Bluetooth power. And this is currently not connected. And if I want to reconnect it, I can just double click it, and then I can just place over here everything. And yeah. And the Steam is not connected because it's closed, but I can double click it and I can use it. So YouTube Music as well. You just need to double click this here. Here you can be whatever place you are on Lumia stream. If you double click that, we're gonna open the connection like you were going inside the connection here, clicking the edit button to actually try to reconnect it, right? You can just double click it down here. And regardless of on what page you are, these are still here. And if you double click, you're still gonna go directly over there. I'm gonna go back to the connections and edit that particular connection that you double clicked. So I love that. That's way loud. Okay. But with my Spotify still have a bug. I think I'll create a ticket for that. What's your Spotify issue? Ah, frag. What's your Spotify issue? Everything is working. Love it. Good. That means true, we have to add an option to select the AI, and I need to add a setting for it in manifest. Yeah, most likely where we use these AI would be better to have alternative. Rado's favorite, tell me a joke would make him broke. Can add a song to a playlist and all other things works, but not add to playlist. All for the song request, right? So, okay, I'm gonna investigate that after you're creating the ticket, but not today. Most probably we're gonna be at the beginning of next week. Because we have a lot of things to test, guys. A lot. Okay, let me go back. Multiple chorus and lights per slot. Works fine. Of the new feature. To the animation GPT builder, I guess will get even better. good. Cove looked yesterday in my Lumia and said, create a ticket. Yeah, well, create a ticket. The ticket will gonna come to me to retest it, and then if it's a bug, I'm gonna place it better. It's still too loud for you guys. I think you barely can hear me over the music. To the animation ability to use multiple colors and lights per slot. Yeah, we already did that. Good. Still have 51 things to check? That can't be true. Oh, yes, we do. Show message when chatbot needs to be modded. Okay, guys, I'll need your support on this one. So I'm gonna create a chat match, which we're gonna trigger for everything, and I'm gonna place to be requiring moderation approval. So all the messages are gonna go into moderation approval, and you should actually start chatting. You should definitely start chatting now. Just send random messages in the chat, will be fine. We need to test that. Test that. Okay, let's move to the next one while that's happening. And I think we should see something in the moderation queue over here, but also I didn't saw anything from Alicia. Did it actually trigger the chat match? Test. Oh, it's not doing anything. What are you doing? Variable update last message equals message. We can delete this. Go back. Let's go for some lights and do color. Can we choose random over here? That would be cool. Instead of value. So interactive, random, done, complete and save. So every single message that you're typing in, it should change my color. So like this. Good. It's gonna be always a random color when it triggers. Good, good, good. Let's continue. Well, actually, I want to check. I'm gonna send a message myself. Test. So, oh, there it goes. No, I triggered the other thing.
Gay Radu is the first chatter.
Why so serious?
Oh, I'm the first chatter on my stream. Switch account. I should be live, right? Oh yeah, we are. Good. Infinity. Stop creating infinity loops. Show message when chat bot needs to be modded. This is not regarding that thing. This is totally not regarding that thing. How we can make it Yeah, let's disable this one. And let's place, well, let's unmod. Let's unmod Lumia stream. I think that will gonna be the best case. Okay. And now we're gonna try to post a link there using Lumia. Lumia should try to post a link, which is not allowed. Let's just go here and say we're gonna chat as bot. Done. And refresh. And I'm gonna say hello. https://tgradu.com. Check it out. Did it actually place that message? I don't think so. It shows over here, but shouldn't show inside here because it's not modded. Oh no, it still shows it up. What happened with this thing? Why that? Oh, I'm not showing messages on the Lumia link for Lumia stream, but it still shows. Even if it's not modded, it's still gonna be able to post links over there, being a chatbot. Oh well. On some cases, you need to have a mod, not a mod, a chatbot. Okay, so maybe on Trovo, it doesn't allow it to actually post there. Okay. So can I send a message inside Trovo? Yep. Let's see if we can send it. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, but it sends as me, it doesn't send as the bot. So if I try to go and say actions, chatbot, and say this and Trovo and test action, I'm still gonna say it as me. If I click me, I'm still gonna say it as me. I don't think we have a chatbot over there. I mean, we do have, but it's just gonna be us sending the message. Okay, that's fine. Let me check something. Yeah, like that. Good. Don't know how to test it. Maybe on YouTube. Maybe on YouTube. Let's see on YouTube. On YouTube, if we are going and we need to write that's Lumia stream, right? So let's actually try to do that. Can we send Lumia stream messages on YouTube? Test. We should be able to do that. Gonna have a smoke, BRB. Okay. Now it sends as myself. It should not send as myself. Wait, also on Twitch. Test. That's me. And then chat as bot. Refresh. test Lumia stream. So on YouTube, Trovo, let's see, Kick as well. Kick should be Lumia stream, yeah. But why it's not on YouTube? Yeah, I don't know. Weird. And it doesn't show anything. Yeah. Ticket's out. Yeah, I'll check it when I have the time of frag. Thank you for reporting it. I still don't know how to test that. Beta items should show in release notes. Okay, well, let's check. Beta items are showing in the release notes. Bug fixes, enhancement features, and these are the beta things that we added. Are we on beta 8 or 9? I'm on kind of a 9. I have a local build, so I'm a bit further than regular beta 8. Beta 9, it wasn't released yet, but I have like features from beta 9. Sports scores plugin, we're gonna check plugins later. When music stops, we should clear variable if it's not showing anything. Spotify, YouTube Music. Okay, so this one was added. So let's go ahead and check, because this was requested by a user in our Discord. So Spotify, and right now it actually plays next in song. But if I go and say pause, there you go. The variables are deleted from here. Perfect. When I play, they're back over there. Perfect. Brilliant. Works like a charm. Good. Add check for wait for TTS audio and actions to finish by default. That was one of my requests. So when you add a command and you activate TTS, it'll automatically play wait for TTS only works with cloud voices. Oh yeah. Wait for TTS. Where is the wait for TTS? Huh? We don't have Lumia chatbots for those. You have to use a second chatbot account for YouTube and option for Trove for it. Okay. Okay. So if I go now and say TTS and enable, so I click done, complete, then go back on TTS, disable, enable. No. Hype train started. Wait, what? Who started the hype train? Ooh. Blitz! Ow! Thank you for the gifted.
Kubo Blitz gifted 1 tier 1 subscriptions to that ginger bunny.
Thank you for the gifted, buddy. Appreciate it. I was like, who the hell actually started the hype train over here? I saw the hype train was started, and then I saw the actually gifts are coming in. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. But wait for TTS should go by default when you add a command. TTS enable. And I can go press a button.
Many people as you did. Oh shit! Fucking. What the fuck just happened?
So how I did that blitz, I did an SO gifted command over here. And inside of it, I'm basically doing an action with a Lumia chatbot message to chat as me. And inside here, I placed SO and then the last gifted sub. So this one, we're gonna take the username that last gifted me members. I have the same thing for cheer. So if I want to give them a shout out, I can just easily just press a button. So for example, for cheers, the person that sent bits, I can just press one button, and then bro, it was the last one.
I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
I mean.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
So I can just give them shout outs easily with just pressing a button.
Amazing.
So that's how I actually made it done. Which is a lot easier for me to do. Okay. So it's only in actions over here, TTS. Yeah. Well, we need on the other side as well. On the generic TTS on commands. Let's check also alerts to actually warp it up. So it works over there, but let's check on alert. And if I go on TTS and enable it, yeah, or alerts. On generic TTS, on commands, alerts, the check box for wait for TTS needs to be checked as well, not just in Lumia actions. What happened now? What did just happen now? Did the hype train finished? I think that was the alert I was getting. Yeah, we collected all the level 1 emotes, so I don't have any, but choo-choo. I have all the level 1 emotes from the train. Thank you again for it. Thank you for a shout out. I didn't shout out you. Oh, you. I shouted Blitz because I placed it. Show the last gifted. I saw the last gifted. Thank you all for the hype train, Blitz. Much appreciated, buddy. Okay, so this we're gonna go back to in progress. I'm gonna continue. Move user levels to the sidebar under commands. Oh, I love that because it was normally the user levels you had to go in chat commands and then had to go to user levels, and now it should be where are the user levels? It should be by itself user levels on one place. Where did they go? Configuration? Let me check. User. Okay, so under the commands over here, we have the user levels and we have all the user levels in one place, not anymore in a tab over here, because it was making sense to place them outside because you have user levels also on the points commands, right? You can actually edit the point commands over here and then you can place the user levels for that. So if you want to edit the user levels or create new ones, it should have its own separate page. So yeah, that was added. That was added. Good. Their levels are looking great on the sidebar. Good. In each studio page, add new and popular ones from the marketplace. On each studio page, yeah. We already checked that. Yeah, I'm gonna send it back though. Place at least 20 items. The 2 rows we have on max screen size. send back. It's a easy fix. Audio selector, local URL, libraries, and assets. I actually love this one. That you can use the local, the URLs, the libraries, or assets. That should be fine. I didn't actually test them, so we're gonna go and test them. So inside Studio Animations, you can go over here, and of course I used a local audio file, right? But we can go and select audio, and I can place a cloud URL. For example, if I want to find a sound, and let me actually get one just to check it out. Let's go to this website. And epidemic sound, and I want to explore all music, and let's go for actually not sound effects. Let's go sound effects, and let's go with cartoonish sound effects like this one. Right, so if I want to use that, let's use this one. I can just copy the URL, and I can add it over here. And display name, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I can say use this URL, and I can test it. So it works with URL, and then audio library. It's the one that we can add over here. We like Pedro. I can select it and test it.
Tanto per benino si offre a far da guida per la città. Pedro, 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 praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, 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 fidati di me. Pedro, 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 praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, 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 fidati di me.
All right. Good. So that works fine. Should add a warning that when the audio is very long, it will use up a lot of tokens, right? You should have them to use their own APIs. Okay, so that works, and we have assets store. It's basically the ones that you are uploading on your asset manager inside your overlays. So for example, I can use the zombie crit and I can test it. So also that works. So test it all four. It works like a charm. Good. Removing a plugin should delete all references settings for that plugin to avoid looking for the plugin. Also makes the fail to stop searching the main sooner. I already tested this one. I already tested this one when I deleted the plugin. It was not searching anymore for that particular plugin. But I think I still have some errors over here that we need to actually talk about with them. I don't know what's this. Error bad request for what? Unauthorized. Resources. Nodules. Nanoleaf code. Can I copy this thing? Let me check. I don't have the lines over here. Let me remove them. Well, let's add them again. And I think they're not gonna show up because of that error. Yeah. Let me check if Nanoleaf works. Or it's just me. It's just Lumia, or it's actually something weird over here. So I don't want to sign in. I just want to check. No devices. Add device. Cannot find any device on your network. No, you're stupid. Okay. I hate to do hard resets on these freaking lights. I hate a Nanoleaf connection. How they are connecting in general, not with Lumia. Grab that. Let me try to actually make them work again. These are so annoying. Choo-choo, indeed. Thank you for the subs, buddy. Appreciate it. Now back on Nanoleaf connection. I can actually share my screen with you, even if I'm just going on the phone. Oh, crap. I have 1% battery left on my phone. You're gonna die before I'm doing the connection. Okay. Now I can actually share my screen with you. Where's the screen? Oh, there it is. So now I have to go inside this and remove it. delete it completely. Now I'm gonna have to add a device, and I have to go with the phone over there to scan it. Device not found. Oh my god, really? Oh, actually, it needs like 3 minutes to boot up. This is the only light that needs booting up time more than my first computer. So, let's see. Finally, it loaded up. So now I can go and actually scan it. Okay. So now it's pairing over there. Completely paired. Now, after that, I should be able to see it as well. As you can see over here, enable pairing mode. So, access to your home network. Hello. Yeah, you're allowed to get my home network to scan it if you want to. Well, probably they need that for syncing with other Nanoleaf products. Okay. Don't need Apple. Device sync. No, I don't want to sync anything. Finish. Seven. So 15, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we have this. We can control it from the phone. That's good. And now we should be able to go inside Lumia. We can close this thing. It already sees them over there as well. So Nanoleaf. And now we're going to be able to see them, I guess. I hope. Come on, Nanoleaf. Don't be silly. Don't want to reset you again. Alright, let me close Lumia and reopen it. Not gonna be able to see the chat for a second. Okay. Everything looks connected. Oh, the camera went off, isn't it? When I do that, this camera turns down because I want to make sure that I'm closing the camera when I'm closing Lumia stream as well. All right. So let's go into connections. Nanoleaf. And it's still searching. Okay, this is not a good sign. So what it does when it's adding it. It gives a timeout or... Plugin, plugin, plugin. I should actually remove the plugin. That's my plugin that is doing all the mess over there. So let's remove it for now. Okay. V1 state. What's this? Master container. Okay, at least it's not checking for the plugin. So let's see if that was the case. Oh, maybe we need to remove it as well from the lights configuration. And let's search for nano. No. They should be here, right? Yeah, Govilan hue. Light effects. Oh my god, we have so many nano leaves. Oh my god. Okay. Select all. We want to remove. We want to go and remove this. There's so many. I don't know if this is the case. Gonna take me a while. I should maybe delete everything from Nanoleaf. That way we can, for lights that have a lot of references like mine, like Nanoleaf for example, or the one that have like zones, to just select the entire thing. Getting there. Okay. No more Nanoleaf. Good. Let's refresh. Now let's go again into connections, nano. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's...
We can definitely control it from here, right?
Yeah. Okay. So let's see if we can go and set it to connect to API. Enable. Yeah, now it should be pairing. Does have the Wi-Fi. We're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna go and close it and open it again. And we're gonna keep it over here. It should become visible and able to connect it. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're gonna just keep continuing testing. Okay. Works. Not looking for the plugin after uninstall. Okay, so it did connect, and now it shows over here. Now I can go and enable pairing. And finally, we can add it to our connection list. There it goes. Good. So now we have Nanoleaf as well added. Good. Okay. Let's move over. Description for variable on plugins, it's needed. So Apple Music. Okay, what plugins we have? I think we do have some of them. And inside actions, we can go Alicia, set context, trigger AI set, that works. And then we have ClickUp, in progress. Oh, the variables. Yeah, username, level description, method ID, API. Okay, let's go back with this one. Speak. Okay. Minecraft server. Manual pull doesn't have anything. Motion detector. Yeah, looks fine. Trovo. Good. This was Apple. Well, let's actually select it. Let's actually try with another one that can have different kind of variables. Well, actually, it's all from alerts, right? So I guess it was from alerts, like ClickUp, task assignee, and here it has basically some variables automatically, and these were still not working. Okay. It's already implemented for plugins are complete. We're looking at a motion detection plugin which is not complete. Okay. Click up variables. Then we're gonna go with all of them because I think there are multiple. So joined. Let's go chatbot. Yeah, Minecraft as well. Okay. Trovo. I think we're gonna be exactly the same. Good. What else do we have? Rumble. And I think also when we go into our variables, let's see, Trovo, yeah, it's variables dot whatever. Minecraft has, okay, good. Click up, it has. Rumble, it has. So they have over here, but why they don't have in the alerts? They need to add on the alerts. Okay. Good. Let's move on. If a command has a cooldown and the condition if a command has a cooldown and a condition isn't true, the cooldown will still trigger. We already tested this. Tested the cooldown isn't triggered. I think this was no. Anyway, to stop the automation counting chat lines when it's from the bot and not from real viewer. I don't know. Don't really know. We're not seeing a weird issue in the Discord send message clip from the stream. Yeah, we have to check that out as well. We can actually make a command to have a different clip name and also duration. We're gonna get that ticket as well. I'm not seeing a weird issue. Send message clip from stream. The message it sends correctly, but the display size seems smaller than before. That's Discord. Not Lumia. There are ways to how you can actually trigger that. Hello, I tried to add a song from playlist. Yeah, we're gonna check that next week, Frag. I'm gonna check that next week. And custom code. Is the store persisted between reboots? The store, it should be persisted between reboots, yes. Yes, it should be persistent. Don't know if is persisted between sessions. I thought I closed this thing. No, it crashed. Okay, good. Best use case for child slots is to make the previous light go black, then triggering the next slot. Okay. Good. For new video alert for TikTok, the translation in French language is wrong. Nouvelle video. Yeah, we already did that. No need for release notes. Thank you for adding. Disable plugin IDs with already made connection IDs from being uploaded. Okay, so it should not have the same IDs. We're gonna try it out, but not now because I have to create a plugin. Use default message not working for plugin alerts. Okay, but now it should be added. As I saw, for example, on like, if I go and test and go to chatbot and enable, I can do whatever over here. And if I say use default message, you're gonna place back another thumbs up, likes. So that works. We do have default messages on plugins, at least the ones that we create. We have default messages for plugins that we create. Okay. Plugin is not running off when connection is disabled. Not turning off when connection is disabled. It should turn off. So let's check a plugin. We need to check all the connections. Dashboard connections, and for example we have Trovo, and this should turn down when we're going down. So I'm not going to be able to see the chat for a second, but I need to do this. So all of them should turn down, and stop plugins. There we go. So now everything gets stopped, and if I go and send a message to Trovo, where's my Trovo, and say a message, this shouldn't appear in the list over here, but if I go ahead and reconnect it myself to start the plugin and say a message, now the plugin it's actually up and running. Okay, good. So you can still have plugins even if your connection is turned down from here. Now I'm gonna connect back to everything that we have. Perfect. Good. So that works. Works. Also being...
AI_Lisha is the first chatter and has been first 3 times.
Yeah, Lisha, it's not the first chatter, okay? I just turned it off a bit. You're not first, Rambo. You're definitely not first. You're not last. You're not first. And I have an issue with my printer. I forgot to reconnect it. That's fine. Should try to send all the things there. It still works with !Q. Can you try it out, Rambo, if you're still here? Type !Q followed by a long message. So to see if it still prints the questions that are coming in the chat. Okay. Or 2. So plugins works, also being able to turn them on even if Lumia is turned off. Okay. Kick multi-plugin. We're gonna test that, but not now. Plugin lights should be able to use themes. Darn. I don't have any plugin for lights. Well, we do have plugin for lights, actually. We do have plugins, and I think we do have the RGB, but it's not in here. It's in here because we need to actually test it first. It's OpenRGB, and if I download and test, okay, confirm host port. Okay, save the settings. OpenRGB device ID. Add OpenRGB discover. Unable to search for light. Please try again. No OpenRGB found yet. Run discovery or add ID device queries for OpenRGB SDK server for available RGB controller. Save the settings in Lumia. Activate the plugin. Use discover RGB to import devices as selectable lights. Okay, so we need to save it first. Unable to connect. Oh, we need to actually open RGB thing. We have to download it. This is actually a tool. Let's download it for Windows. We need to install it. That's why we didn't have even the port opened. Do not install a system device. Do not install a system device. Registers OpenRGB, allowing access to devices which require administrator access without having to run application as administrator. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'll try to type my my message over there to see if it works. Let's actually try on Trovo. Trovo can ask questions. !Q by something very long. And there you go. It actually worked. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that, but it's just a message for !Q followed by the message. Okay, do we need to give permission? Yes, we do. There we go. When I add the permission, it closes the screen for a second. So OpenRGB, it's actually a cool tool as well, because it can control a lot of lights that you would have to have, like even Razer. I think oh, actually Razer should work now. Razer fixed their API finally after a lot of going back and forward with them, because the issue was on their side, not on our side. They managed to fix their API. I need to check my posture. David, welcome. How's the face? Well, you can see me, right? I'm feeling a lot better, that's for sure. Well, let me enlarge that for a second. I'm looking normal now. After, what, 2 weeks of surgery? I think I did pretty well on the recovery. Okay, so after we have OpenRGB installed, we have to open it. And then we have Corsair Commander RGB port 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one of the resizable zones has not been configured. Size RGB ports. Oh, this is for my fans? This is the Corsair IQ fans that I have. Save and close. And I have the Gigabyte, the Asus. Can I control my Asus ROG wireless mouse this color to actually change from here? Let's see, green. Saving not supported. Holy smokes. Now it's green. Let's go red. Oh, I love it. Okay, and we can actually do this in Lumia as well. So I can control my peripherals with this one. So also the gaming headset, including the... No way, yellow. Oh, this is 733? Yes, it is the 733. But I think we still need to go into G-Hub to make it not to being controlled by that. Because over here in the light sync, see your device lightning is currently controlled by Lumia Stream exe file. So if I go and say Lumia Stream off, then I would be able to control it from here. Or not. I can actually tell. I can. Look at that. It's hard to see the colors. Let me turn this one off. White, yellow, red, green. So I can change from here the entire device. Then primary LED. Oh, I can turn the top one and also the bottom one. So that's the primary LED, and then the logo LED, I can change that as well. Yeah. So it can control all of them directly from here. And it doesn't really need anything. Holy shit. Okay, so good. Now we have this one open. We can actually discover OpenRGB. OpenRGB disconnected. All right. Refresh. Can we save? Yeah, we can save because now it's connected with Lumia. And inside here, let's go into connections, OpenRGB. And I think what do we need to do? Discover OpenRGB device, import device with selectable lights. Discover, unable to search for lights. Add an OpenRGB ID. Add manually. So where's the ID? Rescan devices. Save and close. So they have IDs. No name. Version. Server client. 6742. We have that. Server host. Server. Start server. We need to start the server. Oh, open. Yeah. Confirm host and port. Okay, so I need to place it over here. 127.0.0.1. This is gonna be my local host, and we need to start the server first. Server is offline. Hello. It was 0.0.0.0. SDK client. Protocol version. Save connection. Disconnect. Yeah, I think I crashed it. Disconnect this one. We're gonna close it. No, good. So go to SDK server, confirm host and port. Actually, it's 0.0.0.0 on my side, but should be my local host over here. Save the settings in Lumia and activate the plugin. Save settings. Okay, so that's saved. And I cannot discover it. Why not? I cannot click start server either. I have the devices here, but they don't get an ID. I cannot get the ID manually because I don't know how to get it. Okay, regardless, this was not the test that we need to do. We were trying to see if the plugins that contain lights can be added inside a native scene. So right now we should be able to have open RGB over here, and I can say color effect. If it does have effects, we can place color, and we can choose like green. It'll not gonna work. Yeah, it'll not gonna work because I don't have a successful connection with open RGB. I think I need something else from that. Best use case of child slots. Man, Alicia, it's persistent. We need to warp up that plugin. They email me every day, every other day. Let me know if you want me to take up this weekend. Long audio does not work at all. We make sure slot duration matches the audio length and ended up making 7 slots 20 seconds long each. Actually, it does change on major sound changes, actually, which is still impressive. Okay. Good. So we are able to add lights into our plugins. Good. Themes shows lights plugins as an option. Good. Let's continue. Allow importing, exporting chat match commands from command points extension. So this is also something that I requested. we're gonna be able to go on chat match, and if you want, we can actually copy the clipboard, save to file as we normally would, but also we are able to import a command that we have from another place. So for example, if I want to get animation 1, I can get animation 1 over here, and then it will gonna be imported with everything that I placed in the animation. So mostly it's just gonna use an animation that I have, and it was a command. So you can import from a command from a Twitch point. It's not just commands, it's also everything else. So all the chat commands, then you're gonna have also the chatbot commands. You can import Twitch points, Twitch extensions, and kick points as well. Yeah. The only thing that we don't have, well, those are alerts. They're not commands. Okay, good. So let's get rid of that before somebody sends a message and all my lights go crazy. So that works. Importing on chat match. The commands works fine. Good. The spin wheel items I've removed after importing using the CSV and removing the first item. That was from Wombat. That was from Wombat. So let's actually try it out, see if it's fixed. Spin wheel. So we have here an empty spin wheel. Let's reset. So we have just throw a ball, but that's fine. We're gonna go and actually add more items inside. So let's remove all items. We cannot remove the last one. That's fine. We can add like item title 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna delete this one, and we're gonna download CSV template. Okay, so downloads, we have the spin wheel CSV, which is actually something that was already created by them, but we don't want to do that. So we're gonna remove all items. Wait a second. Yeah, manage spin wheel. We have this one. Let's import the CSV, which is fine. We have these things added, right? And we can delete the first one. And now they're showing over there. So that worked. So the test case was spin wheel items are removed after importing using the CSV and removing the first item. We did that and it was not removing all of them. So that is fixed. Good, fixed. Fixed. Good. Translation need to for Minecraft plugin for the variable in the alerts. We already added the Minecraft, yeah. Was added. Check. We're not using listen to full sentence of voice command trigger as soon as the word is heard. Okay, so let's actually test that. We're gonna go into voice commands, and we already have some of the commands over here. I'm gonna try with Discord. Discord? I don't think we have. Oh, microphone was voice mod. That's why. Okay, so now if I talk and say Discord inside the sentence, it's gonna be picked up. Perfect. Now,
TG Radu is the first chatter.
Yeah, I'm again the first chatter.
Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face.
So right now, this is because I'm using the full length, and if I turn it off, And now I'm talking normally. It should actually get and trigger when I say Discord, even if it's in the full sentence. So it actually triggered it faster than before, because now it's checking every single word that I'm saying, and now default, we're gonna trigger the default scene, and also when I'm going and say Discord, we're gonna be just placing in the chat, even if I'm not stopping talking, and I'm still gonna say Discord. Every single time I have the chance to say Discord, you're gonna spam the hell out of the chat over there, because Discord, it's one of my triggers over here. And of course, if I say lights off, you're gonna turn the lights off. And if I say lights on, we're gonna turn the lights on. And we're gonna go back to our default, I guess. Theme default.
Sure, how can I assist you?
Okay, so actually it works really, really well. I was not expecting to have the lights turning off and the lights off and lights on to work. So I have to, I think I have to say the word lights off a bit faster to be able to trigger. No, it's still triggered, and lights on. It should go and turn the lights on, but I think I have it to place. No, it's still gonna be turning lights on. Okay, good. So, I think it works really, really fast. Let me actually check if I place the captions. Do we have captions over here? We do have captions. Oh, but we're gonna match inside full sentences. So when you go with captions, this will gonna be automatically triggered. Yeah. So we're not gonna be like it's searching for the word inside. It's gonna be, normal. I cannot turn this on off. I have to go this, and then now it's back to the default, and it goes to going and turning my lights off, and my lights on. We're gonna place it. The lights on doesn't work. I don't think I have anything on lights on. So let's see, but theme default. Yeah, it works actually really, really fast with match inside full, without matching inside full sentences. Unfortunately, we don't have captions with that. So if you want to have captions, we have to turn it on. And you see this one is getting disabled when it's doing that. Alright, good. Go back to voice mode. Go back to voice mode. It's still working? No, perfect. I don't. That's the way I can turn it off without turning it off from here. Okay, good. That worked really well. Works like a charm. Your doesn't work as fast as mine. It will gonna work after. Well, no, it should be in Beta 8. So if you go and unselect the match inside full sentences, then I'm gonna trigger really, really fast. Exactly when you're actually saying the word. So if I close this one and place back my microphone, and I'm just talking and saying Discord inside of my sentence, and we're gonna place over there and turning lights off, and then we're gonna turn my lights off, and then we're gonna place lights on, and we're gonna turn my lights on, but we do not have a command for that, so we're gonna go to theme default, and we're continuously talking and still gonna turn the lights on, but I'm gonna turn the lights off again, and we're gonna go and continue talking, and we're gonna go to theme default because we want to do that. See? It works. Good. Good. Broadline actions now should show value now instead of their show value now instead of their value. Okay, so let's check because we have smoke on command, and here we have some broadlink actions, and now it says green, red, blue, pink, orange off, smoke machine on. Perfect. I went through almost every action I could and also mapped better values to each one. Great. I think it's pointing to a different mic. Ah, okay, see? Clip API has title and duration support now. Yay! Let's give a round of applause to Cove for this one. If you have time for this weekend, yeah, go for it. Yeah, he's not in the chat right now. He's currently working. So let's go with the clip API and try to create a clip on Twitch. But this time, instead of it's to use the current title that I have, let's go clip. All commands. There we go. So on the clip over here, we have title and duration, and the title can be, you know, the message. And the duration, for example, I want to place it the maximum length, which is 60 seconds. I'm gonna save it. Click done, complete. So now I can create clips of 60 seconds with the new clip function and also place a title. So if we're going on our Twitch stream over here, and we're gonna say clip, and I'm gonna leave a message. Lumia stream is the best bot that ever was invented. If I do that, of course, I'm getting a welcome first. I'm welcoming myself. And let me check what the clip function should do. Yeah. A new video? Oh, okay. That's not me. That was just a weird synchronization. So I should place there. It's still gonna take a bit of time to send a message. There we go. Created a clip. And it says, well, it says my username. I might be setting this up with voice. What, to do a clip? To clip? Yeah, that's really good idea. And the thing is, right now, it was actually, as you can see over here, let me pause it. It says Lumia Stream is the best bot that ever was invented as the message, right? It says also clipped by TG Radu, not by Lumia Stream. Can you guys try it out? Can you type exclamation mark clip in the chat on Twitch? To see if it's gonna show your username that did the clip. Rambo, best sausage ever. I think I'm still gonna say that I created the clip. Yeah. Maybe that's just one side effect. Let's see the chat. Oh, where's my chat, buddy? There it is. Yeah, it still says that. But it just says the... Wait a second. Well, it says the same clip. That's not the same clip. It is it says, but it's clipped by me. But if I go on clips, let's see on clips. Creator dashboard, content clips. Rambo, best sausage ever. And because Pac-Man didn't place anything, filters by category, by creator, no, sorted by day creator, new is first. Yeah, so where is it? Yeah, it shows here Rambo, best sausage ever. But when I click it, this is something on their side. Yeah, this is definitely something on their side. See, I'm clicking laser smoke machine and showing Lumia the best ever invented. If I click this one, I'm gonna say show me the Rambo best sausage ever. So they have some issues as well, apparently. But yeah, having a different name, it works. No. Oh no, actually no, this is the Lumia best bot invented. If I click here, this is the Rambo. I thought the name was gonna be here up on top. No, it's over here. So they do not have the issue. I was not looking where I wanted to look. And as you can see, it has 60 seconds. Before, when you were trying to do a clip, it was just saving the 30 seconds. Now it's saving the 60 seconds. Basically, the duration that you place inside here for your clip, for the clip duration. So if we did clip and say 60 seconds, we're gonna say 60 seconds. If we place a title, we're gonna save it with the title. The only problem is it's still gonna be created by the streamer. But it's fine. At least we have the title set. I don't know if they are supporting to also get the username. That'll be great to have a username parameter. Yeah, the problem was I don't think the clip was actually created. I have a delay until I'm posting it into the chat, and that was not yet created. So the message in the chat was wrong because I had to actually wait a bit longer for that message to get the latest clip from Twitch. But yeah, even the URL is the same. Yeah, even the URL was the same when I was posting in the chat. But now if you do it again, I think, well, I have to play around with the times over there to when I want to post it in the chat. That will gonna be the case. But yeah, this one works. Works great. I don't smell. I did a bath like yesterday. You know what I smell? I got this like testers because I went yesterday on a birthday party, and buy him a nice perfume. And I'm smelling like this right now. Have the small tester over there. I smell good, okay? I do smell. But I smell good. Moving on. Exporting and importing chat match commands. We already did. Exporting and importing the chat match commands works. We already tested that. In custom code, when we using should stop true, is there a way for cooldowns to not trigger for it? Oh, he added this one. Just don't really want to have to store and retrieve last use. So this was added like 2 days ago. No, yesterday. Okay. Okay, we're gonna test it. So, is there an option when calling done should stop being true that it doesn't trigger the cooldown? I know I could do the cooldown manually, but if there's a way to do it with, be great. Basically want a command that if the code completes, consume the cooldown. If it bails and halts, the command in the code don't consume the cooldown. I don't understand the use case over here, to be honest, because even code, it's an action, right? So we always use done at the end of the code because we want that piece to actually not store resources on your computer, to actually refresh. That's why we're calling done. So why it doesn't want to consume the cooldown? Because if you have a cooldown on the command and you have like something like I was running the ping pong ball machine, and if I place a cooldown over there, after it throws the ball and goes to done, it should actually trigger and make the that command, if I have a cooldown, to be on cooldown. If it goes to done and it's not on cooldown, then I'm going to be spammed with that command. So I don't understand the use case over here, to be honest. I'm going to try to ask. Build bundle commands, chat match, and overlays works fine. Works fine. Shows inside bundle commands, chat match, and overlays. Works fine. Tested with Trovo plugin. Okay. So nice. Chatbot in plugins use base where platform is sent. It should send to all if it doesn't have a platform. True that. So let's actually go on. Let's go to ClickUp. Task due soon. Let's activate it. Let's edit. And let's go to chatbot and enable. And it still says based on the platform was sent from. Maybe just on actions. Chatbot message still based on the platform was sent on. But that's not true then. Yeah, it should set to all platform by default. Maybe it's falling back to that. I'm gonna have to ask a question. for it. Looks like plugins will like ClickUp. Well, maybe let's see. Maybe it was an update on the ClickUp plugin and I didn't get it. So plugins, admin, we have a ClickUp update. 1.02, but it was approved. So 1.02 for ClickUp. Yeah. And I have installed 1.02. Okay, so it doesn't really make sense why it doesn't have it. Looks like the ClickUp still has the default to send messages to the platform that triggered it. ClickUp doesn't have a platform. Okay, that's one. Let me check on other plugins as well, because yeah. So for example, on Minecraft server. So if I go on Minecraft server and say chatbot, I'm still gonna say based on the platform. So let's edit this, and I'll add also Minecraft. And we have OpenRGB as well over here. No, it doesn't have an alert. That's fine. I think OpenRGB just have actions, right? OpenRGB should have, or lights. It's showing in lights. No. Okay, but it should show in actions. And over here we should have OpenRGB, yes, and we have load RGB, save or RGB profile. Okay. And I'm gonna send this one back. Or you're gonna fall back to all the platforms, but he'll gonna let me know in a comment. When clicking Rumble gift subscription alert, it selects also the subscriber visual bug. Okay, so Rumble. We have Rumble again. Yep. So subscriber and yeah, gift subscription and subscriber. Now they're individually selected. I think they had the same ID when it was moving that. So fixed. Lumia link doesn't match the alerts from dashboard chat box. Still have free wins from the wheel, by the way. Me? I have free wins on the wheel? What do you mean? Oh, from you, the things that were implemented, right? Free wins from the wheel. You have an issue with the wheel? Still have an issue with the wheel? The wheel issue on Lumia. I kind of forget what it was. Says 3 different prizes in chat. Are you sure you do not have it open 3 times, Rambo? Because I did tested that and it was not giving me anything. We're gonna have to check it again. I don't trust myself. Okay. Lumia doesn't match the alerts from dashboard chat box. Well, it does match right now because it was updated. It's matching. Is it possible to spin the wheel and have add ticket and amount for tickets given for giveaway? Yeah, you can add items in the wheel for sure. You can place it either as a command or either on some alerts. You can go, for example, over here. Let's say you're gonna be gifting me a gift subscription, right? And I have here different variations, but all of them are turned off, so the base will gonna run in this case. And overlay actions, and for example, I want to go and say spin wheel add item, and overlay will gonna be spin wheel, and then the layer will gonna be the spin wheel, and the title gonna be prize, well, ticket, and you can also include an image for it. And for each time this will gonna go, we're gonna just add another ticket over there. Hey Xbox, how are you doing? I tried but not sure how to add the ticket. What do you mean add the ticket? It's an item. Let's call it what it is, okay? It's an item, and you need to use the action spin wheel add item to add an item to the spin wheel. That's not adding a ticket for the raffle. You said spin wheel. So for raffle, you're gonna find it in Lumia actions, and you can add an entry, raffle entry, and then username. Or you want a spin wheel item when it's selected to add a ticket into the raffle. That's what you want? Because you can do that as well. You're gonna have to go inside Lumia alerts, and you have spin wheel winner. And over here, you're gonna be having an action. Actually, no, you're gonna go and add a variation because you want a condition to have the equal, no, not equal here. So you want the spin wheel item. Oh yeah, we can place it over here. For example, you can have an alert and have condition and have a spin wheel item equals to whatever it's here. So if this one matches with your item, then this will gonna work, and you're gonna add a raffle entry with the username that actually triggered this alert. Spin wheel winner. So that's how you would do it. You're gonna add a condition over here for the spin wheel item to be exactly with the name that you placed on the spin wheel, and this will gonna be activated, and then we're gonna go with a condition to actually add a raffle entry with his username, which is the spin wheel winner, because he will gonna get it. But the spin wheel winner, are you triggering the spin wheel or he is triggering the spin wheel? Because if you are triggering the spin wheel, you cannot add the spin wheel winner because that will gonna be you. Okay, you need to let him spin the wheel, if that makes sense, because you need his username. But yeah, you can do that. ID spin it. ID spin it. Can you speak English, Pac-Man, today? We are definitely not on the same wave. The mailing doesn't match. It's matching. That's fine. I would. You know, Rambo, I'm not an English native speaker, so if you're using like abbreviations, do not expect me to actually understand what you're saying over there. I am not knowing all the abbreviations. That's why I'm helping. So if you would spin the wheel, that's gonna be equal to nothing. You need to let him spin the wheel. Okay. So for example, if he gifted like a donation or something like that, you place that spin trigger to be on that alert, and that way you can actually grab his username automatically and start the spin wheel automatically, not you manually going and spinning the wheel. Hope it makes sense. Okay. One last Lumia link update to allow chat and TTS to work in background. One last Lumia link update to allow chat. Oh, this is regarding the IRL using Lumia Link mobile app from the App Store. Okay. And the item on the wheel is X amount of tickets. Well, if it's X amount of tickets, then you're gonna have to have X amount of entries with his username. Well, you're just gonna complicate that. We're not gonna download Lumia Link right now to actually test it. We're gonna test it probably next week. Yellow connections like YouTube doesn't have the refresh button. It does have. It has it now. It does have it and works great. Okay. PlayStation Network plugin. Well, still gonna wait for plugins. EVE Online plugin. How's the EVE Online plugin, Rambo? Make discovery for Nanoleaf and Elgato to use. I don't know how to test that. Add a possibility to change outfits for lenses via StreamFrog API. We're not gonna test that right now. Open RGB plugin. It is, but it's not really finding me. I think I need to work a bit on that. And then it's another plugin. Add lifetime subscription to be available on our shop. So now if we're going to shop at lumiastream.com, we should have also the possibility to go for lifetime. So in order to find it out, we can go in gift subscriptions, and now we have 1 year, 6 months, 1 month, or lifetime. So if you have a friend that you want to gift him a lifetime subscription, you can definitely go ahead and do that. The values that you're seeing here, it's not what you're seeing on the website because I have placed in euros, but I can go in USD and should be matching with the values on the website. Okay. Can codes be used with gifts? Got James helping to add more into, and it's currently only useful for one thing. Not put any time into it yet. Okay. Got James helping to add more into it, as it's currently only useful for one thing. Can codes be used with gifts? Lifetime equals updates also, yes. I've seen lifetime, but no updates. What do you mean? If you have lifetime, it's like you're always having subscription on Lumia Stream. So of course you can update to the newer versions until we're, you know, you're gonna always have, you can get the next update. It's not like blocking you to not go to the next update. I have lifetime subscription from, I don't know, version 5, something like that. Forever. Yes, forever. That's lifetime saying. As long as Lumia is alive, you're gonna have subscription for it if you choose lifetime. Can codes be used with gifts like your discount code? No. I don't think so. Let me check. If I go here and add to cart. No, I'm gonna just get the code if I'm doing that. So I cannot add anything to the gift subscription. It's basically if your friend wants to give you, I don't know, he knows that you're using Lumia and he wants to gift to you a Lumia subscription, they can do that from our shop. Sorry for not making sense. Yeah, try to use, you know, 4th grade English for me, please. Okay. Lifetime subscription added to the website. I might have to check if it actually works as well. Bug where chatbot commands are also being limited for the 8 free users. Still not tested. Still not gonna test it because we're streaming. And I have to log into a different account. Mod tool sidebar, it's not popping on streamer side and moderator. We have to check this one out again, but shouldn't be opening. Let's see if we have somebody that can mod me right now. No, none of them are available. Should be able to edit the command from voice commands page. Okay, so we should be able to go on the voice commands and edit, for example, this one. And if I want to edit the command from here, I have the option to do that. And we're gonna open the editing page for Discord. But if I click from scratch, it's not gonna work. Always edit from scratch. We didn't save. It doesn't go from edit from scratch. No. If I go on any other command and I edit it, we're gonna be from scratch. Yes. If I go over here and try to edit it, this will not gonna work. I can go inside and do whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go back. You can edit, but if you click edit from scratch, it just closes the modal. And you're gonna get back. Okay. Create tutorials for Lumia stream from basic to how. Yeah, I still need to do that. That's on me. I created that task. Add grammar dictionary for voice recognition when not using listen to full message. Grammar dictionary for voice recognition when not using listen to full message. Create a list of words that should be recognized even if it doesn't trigger a voice command. Create a list of words that should be recognized. Okay, so we can finally add Lumia stream. Good. So even if it's not a command, if I go over here on the settings, I can recognition words and I can just, let's check. Let's go back in here. So if I open Lumia debug mode, test, test. Oh, test it's doing Discord. I do have this one, but it's not, shouldn't do anything. So what's this? Edit command is a test. So why this got recognized? Hello, hello, hello. Why I'm still going and posting links in the
How
chat?
can I help today? Here are some quick ways I can assist. Explain a topic or concept, draft or edit emails, messages or documents, summarize articles or notes, brainstorm or plan projects, trips, schedules, help with coding or debugging, create to-do lists or checklists. Tell me your goal, any constraints, tone, length, deadline, any relevant details. If you're unsure, just describe the task you have in mind and I'll suggest a plan.
It triggers something that I didn't want to trigger. So when you're using match insightful without matching insightful sentences, it does trigger really fast stuff, but it also triggers wrong things at the same time, because I didn't said that D word, so it was still actually yeah. I'm gonna just send it back. Grammar dictionary. Okay. It's the checkbox for this toggle is off for less than to full. It will trigger commands even if you never said those words. I'm gonna go back in progress. Voice. We never, let me actually place it back. We never said assistant, okay? Never ever said assistant, and it was still triggering it. So I don't think I like that. I understand how fast it works, but I don't really like to call like random commands, random voice commands over there. Dashboard widgets are now popped out. The minimize and close looks weird. Yeah, it was looking very weird when I was popping up last time. So the problem was that the buttons were on the right side, but we already tested this. So if I go and pop up the chat, now I have the close buttons over here, and these ones are on the left side, so I can still use pin. Okay. So that works, but I think I sent it back. Yeah, the buttons were moved, but when you pin, okay, so just the pin function was not showing. Okay, pin now. The correct color. When activated, deactivated. Okay. Chroma says connected, but nothing works. Well, now I do have the Razer Bluetooth headset over there that I can actually test it with. Should we test it with the, should we change the headset? I think we should, right? Let's actually try it out. Okay, so we are on Bluetooth right now. And I need to change my audio output. Change my audio output from Logitech to go to this one. Okay, now I can hear the music. And we need to close this one so you can actually see my nice ears over there. And maybe we're gonna control a bit and make it even more dimmer. There we go. So you can see my wife's headset. She used a different one right now, which is a lot more lightweight than this one. This is actually kind of heavy, so after wearing them for a while, your neck hurts. So I don't know if it was a good acquisition. For 1 hour or 2 hours are fine, but more than that, we're not gonna be. I have 3 bots on my channel that have the same name. Is there a way to TTS when all of the bots using that same name sends a chat message? What do you mean? So you have 3 bots on your channel that have the same name. So you basically connected to the same account, right? Is there a way to TTS when all the bots using that same name send a chat message? So basically when you're getting a message from your bot 3 times, that are not on the same script, they are all separate programs actually. Yeah, I understand what you're meaning. You basically connected your other, chatbots on your channel, chatbot channel, whatever, right? Music is a little loud, or it's just me. Let me check. I can turn it down for sure if it's too loud. Well, it's not passing my voice for sure. But no, it's actually not even hitting yellow. I can turn it down a bit. Oh, I cannot turn it down. Give me a second. Okay. Now it's better. Each bot has separate tasks, so they don't duplicate messages. Yeah. So why they should duplicate messages? Oh, you're referring, you're having it all of them in Lumia stream and you're having them in automations and you don't want to actually send that automation at the same time as the other time? Or I don't understand the use case, Mixbox. Okay, so let's test Razer. So we have Razer Synapse that I need to install. Synapse and then Chroma. They did update their API, so I'm actually interested if now I can. Yeah, launch. How much battery they have? 60%. Okay, that's good. So where's my Razer Synapse? Where is my Razer Synapse? Razer Start. Oh, come on. Why so slow? It's just 87 megabytes. You should do that in less than a second. Razer, if you're hearing us, please update your servers and allow us to download faster. Your download speed limitations of 0.5 megabytes per second or even less. It feels like 2020 again. Or no, 2005. Let's put it like 2005 speeds. Does your chat commands like raffle and wins, etc. come through on Kick? Yeah, if I place them to go on Kick as well, they are going on Kick as well. So if you're going right now on Kick, and if I was having like a command where I have a chatbot and to send to all platforms and I'm saying blah, 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 and I'm testing it out, this should go to, yeah, also Trovo. It goes to Twitch, it goes to Kick, it goes to YouTube. So yeah, it does work. So it does work. If it doesn't work, reconnect your Kick account. Okay, come on, Razer. Come on. Game room closed. I don't need that. Devices. We have Razer, and here we also have modules, right? Razer Kraken. Okay, did that automatically installed? Updated recently. Okay, so it did that. And we also have Chrome app. We need a Chrome app. Introducing Razer Synapse. Device and modules. Where's the Chrome app? Macro. Linked games. This is the lightning for it. But there we go, Chroma. Downloading Chroma. Keep it in English. I was just trying to place a random message there, Frag. Sorry. Okay, so now we have Chroma. We can close Synapse. We have Chroma and we have Chroma Connect. This is how we are connecting basically our stuff. And inside here on Chroma, Synapse, and right now app in use, it's using Razer Chroma, right? And if I click Chroma apps, it says no supported apps because I do not have a connection with them inside Lumia. But when I go and say Razer, and let's edit and do it again. Next. Close, refresh. Now we should see Lumia stream connected. As you can see, now they did updated their freaking API. Finally, they updated their API. So now we can trigger, hopefully, our headset using the commands from here. So if I go, for example, on this command and I have the lights color red, and if I test lights, those are turning red. Give me a second. Let me go and turn off lights. And we're gonna just trigger the Razer. Apply. Let's turn again everything off. Turn off lights. And let's actually test lights. Yay! Good. Green light. Now it's green. Blue light. They are changing. So now I'm actually interested in an animation. Okay, they work really, really good now. Good. So they are working really good now. Good. But they're still very heavy, so I would not use them. Okay, so let's go back to our Logitech and close this thing. Where's the button? There we go. Oh my god, these are so light in comparison, you cannot even imagine. Okay. Razer Chroma works. Tested with my Razer Key TV2 Bluetooth. And just to see, but it's just our messages with them from their senior software manager. We have released the fix last week, so the feature should be working now. So it's been for a while. I created this one in October, and it's been how many months? 4 months? Okay. Fuse not working. Nanoleaf doesn't react to fuse. Well, let's see if that's still the case. Since we just activated the nano leaves. So fuse, we're gonna go into the streaming audio, right? Which one is for fuse? It's this one, right? Come on. Yeah. So let's put you guys a bit lower, because we're going to increase this one. Okay. And if I control the volume from here, it actually controls it for you as well, right? Yeah. Good. So let's go connections and say Nanoleaf fast mode. Nanoleaf fast mode, it doesn't. Well, they will gonna. I don't think I have it in the scene anymore because I removed the. Yeah, I think I removed it. So if I go on my themes and edit this Nanoleaf. Oh, it's on fast mode, so it doesn't being able to get a scene. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to because we're gonna go on fuse. Refresh. Yeah, fuse still not works in Nanoleaf fast mode. They are working in slow mode, but I don't like it. Where is the fuse? Where I can select the lights? Fuse. 15 lights. Oh, that's why. Freaking shit. All of them. Let's add fast mode again for Nanoleaf, so it'll gonna be selected. Color. We need to reset the fuse. Yeah, Nanoleaf doesn't want to. Let's see if we have an error on it. Policy violation, picture in picture not allowed on this document. What the heck is this? Okay. No. No. Okay, I don't know why Nanoleaf doesn't work on fuse. Let me check again if there's selected over there. Okay. Oh, maybe it's not in tropical. Maybe it's not in tropical. Because I placed to work on a scene. And maybe Nanoleaf it's not here. Well, Razer, Govy Cloud is not here. And also Nanoleaf it's not here. Ah, crap. Really? All the Nanoleaf it's not here. Autofill. And remove Govy because I want them to be on the local. And done. Refresh. And we need to close fuse and open it again. So let's stop. Nanoleaf works. On fast mode. Okay, it was a me issue. So if I go with the volume a lot lower, we're gonna see that they are dimming out. And I can actually make it over here, the minimum brightness to not be that, to go further up. And if I stop the fuse to reset it, now that's gonna be the minimum brightness. But I can make it, of course, 0. And this is the fuse jam. And we can increase the sensitivity. Now that's what I call fuse rework. Smoke on. No, I didn't place the smoke machine. Frag. But yeah, with smoke, we're gonna look a lot better, for sure. And the laser. Good. Sorry, it was a me issue. It would be nice to actually be able to link 2 volumes together. You'll have to give me a list of your lights, etc. I might change mine before I get to change the room. You do have some cool lights, Rambo. Why you want new lights? I have all the different brands over here. I just have 2 Govi that are from the same brand. All the others are basically different brands. Some I hate because they are just a little too slow. Okay, so I don't even need to show you anything. I just can go over here and say supported brands. We can go here and you're gonna see supported brands. Nanoleaf, you're gonna have to look at fast mode. Okay, so Nanoleaf has fast mode. E-Light has fast mode. Philips Hue has fast mode. Light Effects has fast mode. Cool Light has fast mode. TP Casa has fast mode. I do not recommend this brand. Nothing behind it. Elgato doesn't have. Magic Home, the controller Magic Home, like this one, you can use the controller and place it with other lights. And this one has fast mode. Okay. I think it's this one. Okay. Then Govi have fast mode only on LAN network. So on LAN, not on cloud. Just to make a difference on that. And actually Logitech has fast mode on my headset. It's not showing here, but they're moving really, really fast. Because it's a LAN network. Okay, and that's it. So you don't need me to give you a list of them. You can just check over here which one supports fast mode. And I know Nanoleaf, it's freaking expensive, and Philips Hue, it's freaking expensive, especially that you need the bridge. But from the point of view of how fast they're moving, I think I'm gonna go with Light Effects. They're also very expensive, on the expensive side. I never tried Cool Light though. I love Nanoleaf. I hate Nanoleaf. I hate it so much because of their connection issues and how they are pairing, and because you have to wait for 3 minutes to boot their lights. It's Like if I have an issue with Nanoleaf to reconnect and do something like that, I'm gonna spend easily an hour. All right, so fuse working. Nanoleaf Hue Pro works very fine, very fine. Great. Love it. Okay, mode chat auto scroll down can't test messages, doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna need to retest the mod tool. Let's see if somebody's here. Still no. Okay. Large points are currently counted. Yeah, I still need to do an offline test and an online test. Combo bits alert from Twitch. We did test it on you, Rambo. Tested on Rambo. Do we have bit combos? Do we have combos? Because this was added yesterday. Holy macaroni. Alerts. Twitch. We have bits. Ah, come on. We do have, but it needs a translation. Twitch. Alert. Combo translation. So now we do have our own combo, and you can activate your base alert and then minimum bits to actually activate it. And of course, you can do whatever you want over here as a normal command. So if somebody wants to send me 1 bit just to see if there is a 1 bit, well, I do not have that open, so I cannot test it on my side. I think it just enclosed beta, right? Or something like that. They're still in beta. Yeah, because I don't see any way to add. Well, this is a clip. This is my live stream. Yeah. So I don't have a way to actually see that, unfortunately. Terrible. All right, that's fine. That is fine. We're gonna have to test it also on you, Rambo. Not had one issue with mine. Yeah, good for you. Okay, so from 51, how many we still have? We reduced 31 tickets just in this stream in 4 hours and a half. That's good. There are still a few things to test, but a lot of things were tested. Some of them were sent back. So this one, I had dictionary for voice recognition. The enable voice commands. The chatbot plugins use base where platform it's sent. Yeah, that was sent back. Then what was sent back? I think that's it. Oh, I have to go with only my tasks. Okay. The description for variables for plugins were sent back. The studio page, add new and popular ones, sent back. The auto check, wait for TTS, it's sent back. Studio animation GPT builder was sent back, not because it was not working, just because it will gonna be improved. Kicks was added into overlay and credits, like channel points, gifts, and hosts. That was added there. Each studio page, add new popular ones. Yeah, this was sent back as well. But this is from yesterday, right? Yeah, that's from yesterday. So all this did today. I'm so pleased with myself. Good. Guys, I would like to stay and chat, but I'm gonna go in Discord. I have to check for HFX videos and other tasks that we need to do on Lumia stream. But we tested a lot today. Like really a lot. So we're gonna raid out. Let's see who we're gonna raid out. I cannot host on Kick because we don't have enough viewers over there. I'm gonna raid out with 3 viewers. That's fine. Let's browse for live channels. Lumia stream. And see who is streaming with Lumia stream. 0, it's away from keyboard. We have Chabot. We have this guy. Oh, get to work. Does he have lights? Why he has Lumia stream? Do we have this user on Lumia stream? I think we do. Let's check. If somebody tags and he's not a Lumia stream user, then oh, he is. Has also some commands: red, green, aqua, raffle, dual slots. Has some Twitch points. Send love. Okay, hydrate. And also he has our Twitch extension. Do you have our Twitch extension active? No, you don't. You just have commands for it. Let's see your channel points. Send love. You do have. Okay. So I'm gonna raid out through him. Wolfie GG. If you are on a different platform, I'm gonna place this link in the chat. I'm gonna place it in the chat on all platforms. We're gonna raid out there. We're gonna raid out there. Xbox, thank you so much for always being present on the streams. Appreciate you. And Frag, thank you so much for the kick and also the subscription, right? And also, let's give a big shout out to our ambassador who
Glix Frag sent 1 kicks.
Thank you, Frag, who came in here and gifted us five subscriptions. I do have the SO for him prepared. I can just click one button and
my name is Google Blitz and I'm a T-Rex. Why did I read that out?
If you do not know what that was, he was actually getting electrocuted using Lumia stream. Let's try another one.
Yo, I like the vibe of this one. Yo, let me see some colourful emotes in chat.
Okay, so let's actually raid out. Let's actually raid out. To this user. And we're gonna happen in a few seconds. We're gonna go to end stream. Guys, again, appreciate you. And enjoy the weekend. I'm not going to be present during the weekend. But if I have time, I'm going to jump in Discord from time to time. Love you all and see you next week on Monday. We're going to start streaming again. So, bye. Love you all. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye now. Bye.
This is what you